Fuck, I feel you, man. The same thing happened to me around the same age. I'm 35 now and only just now getting back out there. Graduate high school, a kissless hugeless virgin with no friends. Move to a new state and make tons of friends. Meet a cute, kind of autistic girl who just got out of a relationship. Tell her I like her but she doesn't reciprocate. We text all the time, cuddle, do cute couple shit like that. Hangs out with guys all the time and still chats up her ex. Eventually starts dating a guy. Tell her I need space to get over her, since she doesn't reciprocate my feelings. She gets passive-aggressive, gives me cold shoulder. I feel like one of those dickheads who only befriends a girl to try to get with her. Crumble and run back to her. She breaks up with boy. I think I wasn't clear enough with my intentions last time, so I'm gonna try even harder this time. Same, this happens and she eventually gets another BF. Get severely depressed, lose all my friends, and spend the next 15 years completely disassociated. Don't be me. End it now. Find a girl that actually makes you happy and doesn't make you feel like shit. Best of luck, Anon. I'm rooting for you. Be me. Start going to therapy at 6 years/0 for crying too much. Start going to a psychiatrist at 10 years/0 because anxiety made you unable to go to school. These are antidepressants but will also work. Get diagnosed with Asperger's at 13 to 14 years/0. Try lowering the antidepressant dose at 17 to 18 years/0. Enter in a depressive state, sleeping all day and not willing to do anything. Get raised again and believe it was just that the body couldn't adjust to change. Fast forward to a few weeks ago. Go have a check with the psychiatrist. Well, Anon, you already take the maximum dose recommended. MFW, when I always thought I took a small dose to keep anxiety in check. Sure, my grandma was diagnosed with depression recently. I'm sure she appreciates your help, after all you just understand her very well. MFW, and I realized I might have been depressed all my life. What the hell? I was convinced I was just anxious, and when I ask family they've always told me I'm not depressive, just very lazy. I don't know if I should ask the next time I go, because when I ask about things related to my diagnosis or the pills I always receive a general response that doesn't tell me anything. I also might be scared of the answer, since I don't know if it changes anything. I've been taking medication and going to therapy since I started without leaving it. What if I'm depressed but since it's my natural state is not that noticeable? What should I do? Or should I just stop thinking about it? Be me. Am 20 yo. Came to the US when I was 7 yo. W mother no father. Mom had kids with stepfather 1, slowly started to neglect my emotional needs and medical needs as I started getting older. And then started to be emotionally mistreated. Things got messy with stepfather 1 and my mom. Things ended. A couple years passed and she got with and married with stepfather 2. Then me and mom got our green card and then they ended up buying a house together that they can hardly afford. Mom is 45 yo and stepfather 2 is 33 yo XD. Got kicked out when I was 17 and lived with a 35 yo junkie for a whole year in a motel room. Got peer pressured into doing ice while working a under-the-table job. Decided to get my own motel room and was able to cold turkey out substance abuse. Lost job, bounced between friends' couches and ended up moving back to parents. Present day, I get treated badly on a on and off basis, and I get threatened to get kicked out without having a place to stay or go and zero funding. Mother and stepfather 2 don't care about my emotions, health, future, college education or any of my ambitions. They only let me stay cause I have to kiss their ass to have roof over my head. Currently looking for better paying jobs to move out and take care of my financial problems. I don't get treated as a son, I get treated like him a tenant. There's no one I can run to that could help me. What do you guys suggest I do? Be me. Dating a girl. Still on dating phase, but I'm really liking her. Overheard she wanted volume 10 of a manga. It has only been published until the 7th on the language she's looking for. Not sure if maybe I misheard her. Thinking of getting her the volume she wants for Christmas to win her heart. But now I'm unsure what volume she has or if she's really looking for a volume that is not available. Need to get the information out of her. Any advice on how I can make her spill the beans again without raising suspicion? Pick unrelated. Me. Heartbroken for years over my high school crush. Get told by my grandma that type of women is the exact same type of women that my father and grandpa always went after. Had some problems when visiting my dad's house since her wife looks so much like her, so try to avoid looking at her to avoid reviving the memories just for her to get mad at me thinking that I despise her. Have beautiful little half-sis, she is growing well. A couple of days ago she was sat on a chair entirely covered in blankets with exception of her face. She really looks like her. Had a small panic attack but dismiss it. Next day I saw some videos about psychology and relationships. Uncontrollably start to cry for hours in my room. What the fuck I'm supposed to do innit? I know I'm perfectly able to get laid, especially in my country, but I don't give a fuck about my ugly ass university classmates. Me, 29 years old. Pretty much spent my entire life until like 25 sitting inside every day on 4chan. Assumed I was some hideous freak no one would ever want because I just read 4chan all day and didn't go outside. Forced to go back to college. Girls smile at me, I assume they're just being nice. Girls laugh at jokes, I think they're just pitying how bad I am at humor. Found out today from a friend that a mutual friend has a crush on me. Apparently I'm more attractive than I ever thought. I just sat inside so long that I never knew. I'm a 29-year-old virgin who's apparently decently attractive, so girls will assume I'm not a virgin but I am. I'm fucking terrified and they're going to think I'm some experienced older guy. The girls on campus are like 20 to 23. Do I just buy a prostitute and tell her to take my virginity? How am I supposed to compete with older men? Me, M16, 170 centimeters, 55 kilograms twink, better than average physique cause of gym. Kind of a weirdo, introvert, but got a few close friends, even managed to speak to some girls. Confessed my feelings to a few girls, they always rejected me cause I look like a kid despite the fact that I was older than them by a year, or a few months. Realized that girls want older men. Start searching why. It's cause they are mature or some shit. It shouldn't be so bad. I mean, I can sometimes do better than upperclassmen. Reached the legal age. Now I have to compete with 30-year-old men who have a stable income, own a house and a car. Fellas, my biggest achievement is getting out of bed in the morning. How the fuck will I compete with them when I haven't even finished HS yet? Me. July. Blew a tire on the way to work. Ended up being late by 10 minutes. Boss gives me a written warning despite never being late before. FFW today, in my one-on-one, I am told because I have a written warning, I am not getting my Christmas bonus. Anyone who has a written warning, write-up, or PIP no longer gets bonuses. Might not get a raise next year because of it. Greater than have to wait until July before it falls off my record. Our grandparents burned down factories for less than this, why do we tolerate it? Me. Meet woman. Attracted to woman. She hurts me. Ow. Repeat 20 times. Finally meet woman who seems interested, probably won't hurt me. She's fat and autistic. What the hell?